this is gonna be 1-point perspective with an outdoor scene. So I've still got the same middle horizon line. Let's say, I know a lot of you were wanting to draw train tracks. So let's go throw some train tracks up here. I'm gonna make mine come off from the side, but maybe they're kind of wide. It does not matter. You can pick any of those rays near the bottom. You can make it as wide as that or much skinnier. The important thing is that we use a ruler and make sure that our cross tracks are horizontal. So I'm gonna use a ruler. That's what they're there for. I'm just gonna throw 2 on there and then I should be able to get the rest just by looking at them. Okay, so I've got the 1 and it's wide. This one's gonna go along with that ray. That one goes along with this one. This one goes along with that. As they get closer to the top, they should get skinnier. So this one's nice and fat right here. But the next one up is skinnier, and I should probably throw another one in between those 2. Probably not gonna look as good because I didn't use a ruler. Y'all need to use a ruler. The only reason I'm not is to make this video not 1,000,000 minutes long. Okay, and they keep getting closer together and skinnier. Closer, skinnier, close, skinny, 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 skinny. Okay, so that's my train track. But like I was telling y'all, I really want to have a 3D something or other off to the side so that you show me that you really get this 1-point perspective. So maybe you have a building. So let's throw up a building. So on this one, I didn't make my rectangle first, which is okay. There's more than one way to do this, but make sure that if you're not going with the rays, like if you're not drawing on one of these lines, your lines have to either be vertical, like completely up and down, or you're making horizontal lines. Nothing else, it's either on one of those or it's vertical or horizontal. So if it doesn't make sense to make a horizontal line, you know you're making a vertical one. So I've already come down here. This is gonna be the side of my building. If you wanna make it go off the page, make it go off the page. I'm gonna just make a really skinny, maybe it's like a porch. Maybe I will make that go off the page, but this part is like a porch. So this will be like the top, the roof. Maybe this porch is just super flat because it's like where they stand when they're waiting for their train. At the bottom, oops, see I don't have a line here, but I need one. I'm gonna grab my ruler, go from the middle dot to that little corner there. Let's try to get the middle dot. This is why I drew those ahead of time, so I wouldn't have to waste time doing this. But there's my line. Then I'm gonna come over and make it horizontal. And then I need a roof, or a line to go to the roof, rather. So I'm gonna get rid of this now. I don't need it anymore. You can leave yours on there till the very end, till you're making pen lines. So this is like my wooden porch thing. And then maybe there's a door. Doors don't stop at the halfway hall line. That would be like a door for a really, really, really short person. But you could have a door that maybe, see that's the top of the roof. So you can see this is like the underside of the roof. That would be maybe shaded in there. Although this would be in front of it. And that would be in front of it. Or would it? wouldn't even be there. All right. Maybe my door would be around this high. So I'd throw a door in here. It's an off-center door. That's my top. That's my bottom. I get rid of what I don't need. Maybe there's a door knob. Okay. You can also throw in other organic shapes. So these would be geometrical. I don't know if that's a word. Geometric shapes. But let's say you wanted trees. So we'd have a tree that starts here. Line comes straight down. Maybe we have a tree that's here. Because these all the trees that you put on your paper for this project need to be planted at the same time so that they are pretty much the same size. These are amazing trees. Amazing. Maybe I add some details. Oh, now they're better. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, I like those trees better. Little squiggles. Squiggles make everything better. Okay, so these trees were all planted at the same time, which explains why they're the same height. Now, I know that that doesn't happen in real life. They don't necessarily get planted at the same time. Oh, I forgot my roof. And maybe it's a metal roof, so, okay. But I know that trees don't get planted at the same time, but for this project, they do. Yay. Let's say this had siding on it. Just remember, your siding has to go with the rays. Oop, did I throw in an extra one? I did. It goes there. Shoo. 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 I think it might have. This is where using a ruler would help because I wouldn't end up with the different amounts on each side. All right, so that's the end of the outdoor scene. And just so you can see it without the grid. Shoo, magic. And that's your 1-point perspective. And keep in mind, let's say you were going to throw a sunrise or whatever in there. Your horizon always goes horizontal. So if you're adding a sun thing, you know, it's in this vicinity. Can't be below it. We're not going to make any mountains for now.